right, though.
He did Mario on Sega, so I guess Sonic on Nintendo is the next way to go.
Why not? So you said this wasn't requested?
No, but it was your idea. You were like, because I mentioned it, and you were like, oh, we should do that next, and it goes perfectly with the last video.
Yeah, so it's a little... I get it.
Just to give a little information about this one, I don't know what the deal with the last one was. Like, it was obviously some game that they changed. This one, they actually took a Speedy Gonzalez game and took him out, put Sonic in. And Mario's in it, too.
So what was the original game?
Speedy Gonzalez. Which is why the traps are there, because he's a mouse, you know.
Okay.
Alright, well, you know what? I wanted to continue the conversation we were having about Final Fantasy VII we were talking about.
Yep.
And I was saying that, you know, like, it's a good game, more or less. I mean, it plays alright, but I can't get into the story in that one. It's just like a bunch of hippie crap. I mean, seriously, it's like, oh, God, progress is bad. Let's go back to Mother Nature, man.
I played it, but I love 10.
10, yeah. 10 was alright.
I don't know, I just love the characters in 10. I got right into it. Like, I fell in love with the video game. And it's funny because,
you know, it's funny.
No, you died.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Like, I make that amazing jump, and then I just fall into the next one.
Death.
And then I don't make the jump.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about this game, it has a lot of really tough jumps.
Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah.
You were saying about Final Fantasy.
It also helps that, my friend cosplayed Yuna, right? And she's actually my favorite character in the game. So, she wanted me to cosplay Riku, but in 10 too. Right?
Yeah, I was going to ask you what you thought of Final Fantasy X Part 2.
I actually like it, because personally, I love music, and I even like the songs in there. Like, I thought it was an alright game. It kind of, gave way to Final Fantasy XII with the battle systems and that. I prefer turn-based.
That's a whole other story.
I prefer turn-based, though.
I think I like the old school better. You know, it's funny, I was just talking to someone the other day, and they said, you know, I used to like, you know, mostly Final Fantasy games, but ever since I started talking to you, I started getting into, like, you know, Breath of Fire and Dragon Quest, and now I realize how much better those games are.
Yeah. Well, I guess it all depends on your likes. Really, like,
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I love Final Fantasy X, and some people say it's like the worst one.
Oh, it's definitely not the worst
I
one.
get so pissed off when people say that.
8 is the worst one.
I've never played 8.
I have the demo that came with this game called Brave Fencer Musashi, which is a really good kind of Zelda-style game for PlayStation.
Right.
But it's like, it's not a serious game, it's a very funny game. I enjoy it. Anyway, it came with the Final Fantasy VIII demo, and I can't even get through the demo because I just completely rage out. And it's only supposed to be like 15 minutes long, but I get so pissed off, I overjumped it. God, this game is weird.
See, the problem with my video...
It's unplayable, it's a piece of shit.
The problem with my video is that it keeps pausing. Speeding up really fast. Pausing. But you know what? I'm commenting on what I see anyway, so... So you know it's all good. And we're talking about Final Fantasy for some reason. See, like... I just absolutely love 10. I don't know why. I just got into it. Like, I literally spent 533 hours on it. Doing absolutely everything.
Wow. That's like me and Morrowind.
I've never played Morrowind, but I hear about it a lot.
Once you start it, you can't put it down.
Yeah. That's like me and Fire Emblem.
The game, like you become part of the game.
Like, I never played Fire Emblem before, right? And I just randomly decided...
I was just going to mention that, because you, at first, when you got it, I asked you what you think of it. You were like, well, it's kind of okay, it's not really my thing. And the next time I talked to you, you're like, I am addicted to this fucking game.
I don't know what happened. I just got really into it.
It clicked.
Like,
Well, I never liked Final Fantasy II, and I don't mean the Super NES. I mean the original Final Fantasy II on the NES.
mhm.
And I mean, I played the Japanese one, and I didn't like it. And when I got Final Fantasy Origins for PlayStation, I played 1, and I tried to play 2, and I hated it again. But now I've been playing it on Game Boy Advance, and I'm really liking it. And I don't know if it's just because the Game Boy Advance version is better, or if it's just it finally clicked with me. Could be anything. I hate the jumps in this fucking game. Look at that. There I go dying again. I think you pretty much have unlimited lives.
Probably. I have Final Fantasy 3 for the DS.
That was a good one on the NES. I haven't played the DS version.
I tried playing it, but I can't get into it.
Yeah. Well, you know they've remade 4 to look like that with the 3D graphics now?
I know, I wanted to get it, but I'm like, I wasn't a fan of 3, so... I know they're all different.
4, I mean, you played 4, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay. 4 was interesting. You'd like 4, I think. I mean, but it's interesting because 4 was just on the Game Boy Advance. Because they did the thing where they were trying to remake as many of them for Game Boy Advance as possible. They did 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
And then they do 3 on the DS, and they decided to do 4 in that same style, the 3D art style. The thing about 4 is most people played it on the Super Nintendo, and it was like that was Final Fantasy 2 in America, and it was really easy. And then when they try and play it on like PlayStation or Game Boy Advance, it's kicking their ass. Because actually in Japan there was a Final Fantasy 4, and then there was like a Final Fantasy 4 Kids mode.
Kid mode.
And that's the version we got. Yeah, Kid mode.
Have you ever played Beautiful Joe?
Like, the version for children.
Have you ever played Beautiful Joe?
Oh, I love that game.
I know, honestly, it's a really great game. I loved it, but I'm stuck, of course.
I mean, it was, yeah. The sequels were not very good.
I remember I got bored with it after a while of getting stuck, so I played as, like, I think it was Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, like, weird Japanese that I don't understand, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't help.
You know what was weird to me is I played as the girl, Sylvia.
Yeah.
And it's like all the cutscenes are the same. So like in the beginning when they're in the movie theater and she was trying to make out with him, but he just wanted to watch the movie.
Yeah.
And it's like it's 2 of her. And it's like, and they try to make it where it's like her sister and she's trying to tickle her, but it still looks like, you know, they're getting it on, like she's getting it on with herself.
Oh, fuck it, they're allowed to be gay.
You're allowed to be gay with yourself, I guess, right?
Well, think about it, you are.
Yeah.
If you touch yourself, you're gay.
Here's a weird ethical quandary, okay?
Okay.
I want your opinion on this. If you cloned yourself, and then you had sex with your clone, is that gay?
Yes.
Yeah. Or is that technically masturbation?
It's gay. It's just...
Like, is that it? Like, are you playing with yourself, or are you like having sex with someone of the same sex?
You're doing both.
Yeah, I guess, right? Either way, it should be illegal.
You know it's weird. Well, cloning, you can't even clone anyway, so...
What was that?
Oh. I just got asked a really weird question. You know how on my Yahoo... No, on my Yahoo it says, I got a new bra?
What was that? I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit there.
On my Yahoo it says I got a new bra.
Yeah.
It's very exciting for me to get one that actually fits, right? And I just got asked, a new bra for what?
What? For your boobs?
No. For my tits. What else?
Like, what else would it be for? Like your Barbie doll? I mean, come on, what the fuck?
I don't think my bra... You know what, maybe? My bra would fit the entire Barbie. 3 times around. 3 times around, but...
Every time I jump on one of those mushrooms, there's like this fucked up graphical glitch. I just want to like talk about the game for like 2 seconds.
You don't want to talk about bras and...
No, I just want to like for 2 seconds go back to the game. And then we can talk about your bra.
It's very nice. That's all you need to know. I meant why.
This game is ridiculous.
Why not? No one.
It's like, it's just so bad. Ridiculously hard.
I really wouldn't know because like it keeps pausing and shit, but it looks pretty bad.
Yours, like, why is yours pausing and shit?
I don't know, it's stupid. Anyways, I think we're nearing the end, aren't we?
We got about 15 seconds left.
Okay. So
If you want to say something, say it now.
you know what? Ask us if you want us to record our really random conversations about video games. They're actually pretty good.
If you enjoyed this video, we'll do more like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. Video's over.
Bye bye.